It's like the air that's here right now, and we're all breathing it. If you ask one person what the air means to them at this moment, one might say, "For me, the air is just a mundane part of life," while another might say, "For me, the air is what allows me to exist." Another might note, "I can smell the scent of the air. It's infused with a sea breeze." While yet another might admit, "I can't really detect any scent in the air. I'm not even sure if it's there, but I'm breathing." We're all talking about the same air, but how it feels, or what it means to each of us, is a matter of personal perception. And we come to a mutual understanding at the level of language. For instance, all of us sitting here understanding Russian will associate this with the word "vozdu." But for those, let's say, from Hungary, who don't understand Russian, they will have a different word in Hungarian for air. So, we're talking about the same thing that connects each one of us. In Russian, we label it "vozdu," and in Hungarian, it's something else. Essentially, we're trying to name the same phenomenon with a shared term for mutual understanding. Then, we layer on our personal interpretation of what the air means to us right now. But if we set aside all our personal notions of what the air is, it still continues to exist, right? If we leave the Russian word for air aside, without naming it, then what we attempted to label as air in various languages still remains. Just as what you refer to as emptiness is something that exists within all of us, connecting us and making our existence a unified whole. But you have your own interpretation, your own feelings about this emptiness, how it looks, and how you feel when you gaze into it. And the word emptiness in Russian is pustota, starting with the letter P, pustota. In another language, it'll be expressed differently. But we cling so much to this concept in our minds that we truly believe that emptiness is what we perceive it to be. It's just our perception, nothing more. Take, for example, this glass, or these glasses. Look at these glasses. When you see them, you recognize them as glasses, right? But if an animal were to come by and see them, I might toss the glasses to it, and it might want to chase, grab, and play with them. Because that animal doesn't understand they are glasses. For it, they're merely a toy to chase and play with. Similarly, a child might not understand what they are, but we have a clear notion of what they are and their purpose. So, what are glasses truly? In our human understanding, they serve the purpose we intended for them, for our convenience. That's the meaning they carry for us. But they don't hold that meaning for all living beings. So, in essence, glasses for us are a manifestation of our own perception, of our reason and purpose in transforming natural materials into this object. It's our personal understanding. But what are glasses in reality? That's tough to define, because these glasses exist in the same air where I'm currently sitting, right? In the same space. My hand is in this space. These glasses are in space. Both the hand and the glasses exist within the same space. Hence, both my hand and these glasses are essentially made of the same stuff. Delve deeper, and a physicist might say everything is made up of energy. A scientist going further might say everything is composed of atoms. Going even deeper, everything is made of the emptiness found at the center of an atom. Ultimately, we'll conclude that there's a singular substance from which both the glasses and my hand are made. Depending on a person's frame of mind, whether they are a physicist or not, they will have their own word or definition for it. If it's someone with a certain mindset, they'll have their unique term. But when our human reasoning ceases, only truth remains, the essence of everything. Without the mind, you can't specifically state what it is. It was on, just muted. The continuation of the question about these derived concepts follows. In essence, everything we label as our reality today is what we've agreed upon. It's an agreement, saying, these are glasses, this is a flower, and so forth. If we hadn't agreed upon these concepts, they wouldn't exist. Not exactly in that way, but almost. They'd still exist, but without these attached concepts. We simply have an understanding. Meaning, when you say we've agreed upon, we, as humans who have settled on something, are already a part of something else. And so, being part of this something, what you call our reality has always existed. And you, as a person, being part of it, agreeing with me that this is a microphone, these are glasses. We're both setting these terms based on our ignorance of true reality. And when people start thinking, they fully grasp this reality and deeply believe in it. They're overlooking the most important thing. They don't know who they truly are. Because if you understand that what you've come to identify as yourself is just part of this world, merely knowledge, information that's constantly changing, then you get a sense that we might have some sort of specific reality that we've settled upon, thinking it's the absolute truth. But it isn't. It's what we're trying to agree upon, while being inside the one common reality. But what's its true nature? Everyone tries to pitch in their own version. Is it like this? No. Like that. Is it like this? No, it's like that. But it's all just human mind. And the true reality remains right here, right now, at the moment when your mind goes silent, when it fully quiets down along with all your assumptions. What's present in this moment? Life. You. All these thoughts dissolve, and what's left is reality. The sound of waves remains. The wind remains. All of this persists. But within you, there's nothing concerning it. Not even names. Everything just is. What remains then is a reality that exists independent of your mind. Because the mind you've identified with came into existence within it. The mind wasn't there initially. It wasn't there from the beginning. It emerged later, within reality, when you started making agreements. It came to be.